You're listening to the Broadway Podcast Network. Visit bpn.fm to discover more.
Hello and welcome to Patreon Commentaries. Andrew's here.
I'm here. What's going on,
They've
fellas?
missed you, Andrew. You haven't been on the Patreon much lately.
Well, it's about to change.
Hell yeah.
I'm taking over.
Oh, you're running the Patreon now? Are we announcing that now?
It's Andrew month.
Only
Just this month. Only this month.
Oh,
I will be here.
You're not going to be consistently joining us anymore?
I don't want to make any promises I can't keep.
I think you'll be able to keep this one. But what are we doing today, Andrew? We got a commentary on a very popular movie musical that might be winning an Oscar.
Like Disney made this, I think, way back in like the 40s, right? Like this is like a really good, timeless classic.
No. Ellen, you are mistaken. Nor is this the Andrew Lloyd Webber musical made in 2021.
Oh, bad Cinderella?
Yeah, this isn't Bad Cinderella.
They couldn't call it that either because this already took the name, right?
No, this is just Cinderella 2021. What do you know about this? Because there are some memes that have to have penetrated your world. You know that it's up for the best film Oscar, the special Oscar that they created just for Spider-Man to win, but it looks like this is gonna win somehow.
Yeah, this is James Corden masterpiece, correct?
Yeah, James Corden is indeed in this movie.
He's like a mouse and he like humps a car or something.
Maybe. And that's all you know?
That's the extent of my knowledge.
Do you know who wrote any of the songs or anything like that?
I honestly wasn't even aware it was an actual musical.
Oh no, this is a proper musical. Okay, I don't want to spoil any of this. I'm just gonna get your raw dog reactions. So we have our little Amazon Prime window here. Are you able to push play or do you want me to do it?
I think I can push play, but if you want to do it, you can feel free.
All right, guys, we are on 0-0 on Amazon Prime's Cinderella. So if you want this, just find it on Amazon Prime, or you can reach out to us. I'm sure we could hook you up, everyone on Patreon. All right, so we're going to hit play in 3, 2, 1, play. Here we go. It's an Amazon original.
That's the seal of quality right there.
I mean, they did make it. Oh no, the other seal of quality, Sony.
Yeah, they made Spider-Man.
Yeah, they were.
Into the Spider-Verse actually really good. So I mean, obviously,
maybe this could be Into the Cinderverse.
Yeah. I mean, there's enough Cinderella movies now that you could definitely have a Cinderella verse.
The problem is most of the actresses that play Cinderella are dead now.
I feel like the subtitles are spoiling this a little bit.
Well, just
am I supposed to know that this is the godmother?
Yeah, it's Billy Porter from Kinky Boots. In case you can't hear Andrew, which we know that you sometimes have difficulty picking up the lyrics.
I like the subtitles.
All right.
Oh no.
Here we are, Andrew. They're moving to the same beat, Andrew.
Oh boy.
I don't know any of these songs, by the way, but you probably will.
So this is a jukebox?
You bet your ass it is.
Oh, good Lord.
Your favorite, Andrew. You love jukebox musicals.
I don't think I actually know this song, but...
What are we learning? Because as we know, what do we learn about the universe from this opening number, Andrew?
Well, they live in Rhythm Nation, obviously. There's a butterfly.
Do you know who that is, Andrew?
I think so, but I can't put my finger on it.
Andrew, that's the wickedly talented Adele Dazeem.
Oh, boy.
As John Travolta said at the Oscars.
She cray. Hmm.
You're
Hmm.
you're not loving it so
Are
far?
we sure we have to go? Like, we have to watch all of this?
Yes, Andrew. I've had to watch this at least once before
Why?
because me and Liz covered this on Patreon with Cheese, and I knew one day we were going to have to cover it. I didn't know when or why, but we would.
You just didn't want to make an episode on it, so you're
I
beating
don't think
everyone to
this
the
is worth
punch.
an episode, if that makes sense.
Yeah, but now anyone who goes on Patreon, they can't request it and force us.
Exactly. You're right.
Oh no.
So this is Camilla Cabello. She has a really big fan base, which is part of the reason why this is winning that strange Oscar thing that they're doing. Because, Cabello Nation.
This is just it's a choice.
Are you happy that this exists? And you know that's only going to get worse from here because James Corden.
I'm getting some like Moulin Rouge feeling from this, but like not in a good way.
Yeah, Moulin Rouge had some quality and some craft to it. This doesn't.
I jukebox musicals just need to stop. Can you at least write like one original song for your
I
lead?
think Camila Cabello wrote her own I Want song. Like, I think it's called Million to One, and she wrote it. But if a pop star writes their own pop song as their I Want song, is it still a song that they wrote?
Oh, oh no. Oh no, no.
What, Andrew? It's your favorite?
Are all of them James Corden?
No, one of them was actually supposed to be John Mulaney, but he dropped out. Like, it was announced that James Corden and John Mulaney are playing mouses in Cinderella for Amazon, and then he dropped out.
Mouses. I feel like
Bro,
you just need to read the script for this and just instantly know that it's not good. It's like, oh, it's a jukebox musical? Okay, never mind.
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna turn to drugs instead. Oh god, this is really like the production design isn't good. It's not shot well.
Can we let Neil Cicierega write one of these?
Yes.
At least he'd make it funny.
The thing is, he'd probably do it sincerely and do a pretty fine job at that.
Yeah, but I think it'd be very funny because he'd probably mix songs that have like some sort of pun in the title or something.
What? Okay, he'd probably. I'd actually be very interested if he took all those Cinderella musicals and invert their songs in some way. You know, like how Andrew Lloyd Webber did with the "In My Own Little Corner."
Yeah. Did she just break it?
She's a Megan Trainor fan. Andrew, as you know, you're an orphan, which means, as you know, certain requirements are needed. That's my favorite form of exposition is, as you know, I'm going to state this thing you already know. I like that ADR line.
Chicks dig it. So,
Yeah.
who is this?
It's Mr. Cecil.
Is this a character?
He's gonna go jerk off thinking about them. Like,
Damn.
he's the creepy bad option when she wants the good prince. Yeah, Andrew. Your only value is
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
appearance and
I thought
ability
that
to serve a man.
yeah, I mean that's really terrible, but like also isn't the stepmother supposed to not see her as even being possibly a match for anyone? It's just like a slave.
No, Andrew, we have to make the stepmother slightly nicer now.
Like obviously she's still horrible, but like I thought she saw Cinderella as like a literal slave in a
No,
lot of
no,
ways.
no. This one's gonna reinvent her. But you know what Cinderella wants? She doesn't want no man. She wants a career. She wants a job. I think this is the songs Camilla Cabello wrote for herself.
She want to be a tailor, is that the dream?
She wants to be a dressmaker. She wants
So
to be
like
like,
what is it? What is that show that we watched? In the Heights?
yes. But that was added only for the movie, dare I remind you.
Well, I mean this is added for this movie, so
Yeah.
gotta have those mice to entertain the kids.
I can't imagine a child enjoying this.
Is it plagiarism to have talking mice in a Cinderella? Like I'm surprised Disney didn't sue.
No, because the mice were always turned into animals.
Yeah, but having them able to talk before
I
they
feel
do.
like that's too esoteric. You can be like, oh, it's an adaptation.
You really don't think Disney could sue for that? I feel like they could.
I don't think they could. I think if they started using the names, then they'd be in that territory. Or maybe we all know that Sony is in bed with the mouse for Spider-Man. That was a bargaining chip.
Let us use the talking mice. So they wrote this. This is an original song,
Yes. Oh.
and it still has no specificity whatsoever.
No, it's about general, like, I'm going to be the very best that no one ever was.
I feel like jukebox musicals, they just don't get the point of what a musical is supposed to be.
But Andrew, people already hum the songs because they've already heard the song 1,000 times.
Yeah, but if you're gonna write an original song, why not make it more specific at the very least?
That is a good
Like
question.
this one song could have at least been specific.
See, her dream is to become a functioning member of capitalism.
Excellent.
Look, that's her dream. She has no screen presence whatsoever.
I really don't like her voice. I'm gonna be mean here.
Andrew,
It's
Cabello
like
Nation is
whiny. I
gonna.
really don't like it.
You're gonna get crucified, man.
And I mean, it's like whiny though. It's like she's always crying, like holding back tears.
She sounds like she got punched in the throat before going into the recording
Yeah, it's
booth.
like why is it so breathy? Like why is it so
Oh
like
my gosh, she can't even harmonize with herself.
I don't know. I'm being mean because this is just being mean to the singer, but it's not. I don't like it at all. Her dream is just to own a shop.
Yep. Oh my god, she slurps real hard. Bad suit. Not fuckable, no give boner. Why is he friends with Edward Cullen in the back there? You see him, right? Are we all just gonna pretend that Edward Cullen isn't just sitting there?
Oh, Lord. So they're doing another, like, thing here, right? Like a
What?
subversion? Like, the
Yes.
prince is not likable in this one.
No, he's likable. He just is a not responsible.
He seems like a bit of a fuckboy.
Yes, he 100% is.
So Cinderella is gonna fix him or not end up with him?
Let's say third option.
Both?
Andrew, remember Hamilton? Remember Hamilton, Andrew? You
Are you
like
sure?
Hamilton?
Are you sure this is, My Chemical Romance, right? They're gonna play Black Parade?
I hate it. I hate it so much, Andrew. Oh yeah. Am I right behind him? Are you seeing like the jet trails?
Yeah,
Are those clouds or jet trails? I don't want to be
they didn't
needless mean.
they didn't try. Wait, so they don't even make her live in the basement?
No,
She
she's
just likes
down
to be
there.
there.
Yeah, just to sew her dresses to start her career, Andrew. Because she's a girl boss. What is this, a porno? Yes, stepdaughter. What are you doing, stepchild?
They're, like, way too nice to her. Oh, they're pulling the Cinderella too?
Yeah, dreams come true. Where they pair her up with James Corden. You remember the guy that she gets paired up? It literally looks like James Corden.
Yeah, a little bit. That is a wacky hairstyle. She's got the, like, butt hair from Dracula.
You're not wrong. You know what? She's giving about as good a performance as Gary Oldman in Jack Dracula.
So very good one, is that what you mean?
Yeah, Oscar worthy. Really,
Oscar worthy?
this is gonna win the best, most popular film Oscar. So
Keep hearing about Gary Oldman. Where's Gary Youngman? You never hear about him.
yeah, you can't girl boss. Only Mary.
Why does she why is she so opposed to it?
Because the script said so.
You kinda have to establish in the world that women owning businesses is not a thing that happens.
This is their way
If
of
you
doing it by telling us.
By having the one stepmother be opposed to it and not
Yes.
actually showing us any examples at all
She called it
outside of that.
blasphemy, Andrew.
Ah, blasphemy.
But if it's 1,000,000 to 1, she's gonna be that one.
What if it's a 1,000,000 to
Oh
0?
god, I forgot. It's the guy for I forgot it's Pierce Brosnan's in this movie.
Ah, well, it's just got a lot better, so
Significantly. I do love Minnie Driver and Pierce Brosnan a lot. Oh, look, I like how this is just a house that they rented and they just threw up a curtain. Like, it looks
Uh-oh.
out of place with the entire set.
Mm.
He seems to be the
See,
only one that understands the tone here,
yeah.
like, the energy to bring to this. Everyone else seems to be playing it a little too straight.
This is very good so far.
I love exposition, Andrew.
I'm so tired of stories where kings decide to marry for love instead of power.
But you love Diana the musical so much.
Uh, no, I didn't.
Maybe we should do a commentary on that next.
Kings should marry for power.
You know what?
And
Kings
by
should
that I
be
mean they shouldn't exist. They should be publicly executed in every country where they still exist.
publicly executed.
Jess laughs as if I'm kidding.
I know you're not kidding, which is why I laughed. See, Andrew, this is the third option. This is his little sister who actually has the political grounding.
Oh,
She is a girl boss, much in the same way
he's
that
gonna marry his sister. Now that's a third option. I'm into that.
Man, you should write these movies. You come up with much better twists. I'll take the fairy tale convention. What's the oldest thing in all of royalty? Incest.
Actually true.
Yeah. Andrew, we're setting up a choir. What do you think we're possibly setting up with that? What song do you think he might sing?
Oh no.
What song do you think they're queuing up here?
I can't guess, Jess. What is he about to sing?
I mean, what are they talking about? He's trying to find someone, you know?
Yeah, he's just trying to find someone to be queen, right?
Or maybe not even just to be queen, someone to love.
Well, I was doing because that song is by
Queen. You're
Queen.
right.
Yeah, I did the thing. I was doing the thing, Jess.
You're right. I'm sorry.
You
I
really
didn't pick
you
it up.
didn't
I
you
didn't
didn't
pick
pick
it up.
up on it.
I
You
didn't.
didn't pick up on it.
Andrew, I hate Queen so much. I really don't like Queen music.
I feel like Queen music is fine, but every time they're in a musical, it's the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. Do we have to do it?
Yeah, Andrew. Why does it sound like a robot voice is coming out of him?
Damn, it's not even good.
Like, the camera moves. I'll give it that much credit. It's just, it's not motivated. Like, I think about West Side Story and how the camera moved in there, and this is so much worse.
So is the like fairy tale but modern thing ever gonna die out?
No, Andrew. Not as long as Disney exists.
But like Shrek did it perfectly twice. And I feel like you can't really improve on it at
You know
all.
what?
So
I'd say
like
it did
why
it
waste your
perfectly
time?
2.5 times.
2.5 times. What's the halftime?
I think Shrek 4 is all right.
Okay,
Like
I'll take that.
Shrek
I
3
thought you
is
were gonna say
garbage.
Shrek 3. Shrek 3 is maybe removes half, so
Yeah, I think Shrek 4 is a quality film, but Shrek 3 is so terrible it removes itself and half of another film.
yeah, so basically Shrek did it perfectly 1.5 times.
Yeah. Are we including the musical there with Shrek?
I feel like the musical is just an extension of the first movie, so
Okay. Are we including the 4D ride at Universal Studios?
we're not including the 4D ride.
What about the Puss in Boots spin-off films?
Uh-oh, here it comes. Big kiss? First kiss?
What are you doing, sister?
Oh, stepdaughter, what are you doing? See, it's funny because 'cause they're doing it with a thick accent. It's funny.
Nothing about this is funny.
Are you saying that there is a complete lack of humor in this?
No, there's definitely attempts at it. Even the Andrew Lloyd Webber's musical was more successful than this is. What hijinks do you think is gonna happen?
Nice.
Isn't she so relatable? Quirky and relatable, Andrew.
Wow. Hilarious.
But
The
he
humor, it's it's so quirky. It's so quirky.
he has more sexual chemistry with his sister.
There is a very little to like here.
Maybe you need to find something to like. The extras, there's a lot of them, and they're all putting their effort in. You know, it's strange. I'm pretty sure this was shot during COVID or right after COVID. So just seeing this many extras in one place, it feels like a novelty, as dumb as that is. Yeah, Andrew. Don't marry below your class.
True, true.
How about you just don't marry? Just get
Yeah, but
beheaded in the
then
street.
the line of kings would die out, and then there wouldn't be a king. I mean, what would happen? All the commoners would have to rule themselves. I mean, we wouldn't want that.
They might have to vote on who they might get a say,
A say?
a
Mm,
vote, an equal.
mm, mm.
You get it, Andrew? It's a metaphor.
I don't make up the rules. I'm just the king. The funny, the funny is here. It has arrived.
The humor has arrived. Andrew, how many minutes in are we? We have to be around 15, 20 minutes in.
26 minutes.
What has
We're doing
happened?
good.
Because the 20-minute mark in films, like the 10-minute mark, you should have like your inciting incident. 20-minute, you should start the ball rolling.
Um,
Where are we? What
well,
has
we
been the
know.
inciting incident? Is it him meeting Camilla Cabello on her grandpa's
Yes,
lap? That it?
he's in love with her. What's wrong with looking like a pirate?
Yeah, you look like a pirate.
I hope so. I want to be a pirate.
I know you do. It's your dream.
Every day that I'm not a pirate is a sad one.
Leave her, Johnny. It's just let you live in your best dreams there. The sea
It's
shanty.
true. He does
Meatloaf
look a bit like a pirate here, though.
Meatloaf was so insecure about you being a pirate because that was always his dream that he had to question whether or not it was music.
He literally gave up on being a pirate, and it's really sad.
Never give up on your dream of being a pirate, Andrew. I support you.
He's the best friend?
Wouldn't it be great if he was gay?
Damn, that's mean.
He
The
has more
funny?
sexual chemistry with him
The
than he does
funny?
with Cinderella.
Hello? You've just logged on to www.thefunny.com?
That's called thatguywiththeglasses.com. What are you talking about?
I don't think that exists anymore, Jess.
Wait, do you think if you go to thatguywiththeglasses.com, it'll redirect to Channel Awesome?
I think so. And I don't know if Channel Awesome still exists either.
Anal Chawsome?
They should let James Corden onto Channel Awesome.
Hello, I am a British person and I'm here to review tea bags.
Okay, let's be real. James Corden's TV show is basically the same quality as That Guy with the Glasses show.
Remember when Doug Walker had his talk show, Shut Up and Talk, and he had no idea how to set up cameras and it's just the most inconsistently lit, horrible thing to watch I've ever seen?
I think there's a reason why every Nostalgia Critic episode that was even conceivably good only had a single camera and it faced directly towards him and never moved.
I don't know. Andrew, are you saying that Doug Walker might not be that talented?
I'm saying that.
Oh.
Farm Boy's off the table.
She's definitely. Do young people say poppin'?
That's the joke. You've stumbled upon the joke, Jess. Yep, time for the song. Gotta put a song here.
What song is this?
I need to hear the chorus. Do you know what song this is?
It's Material Girl.
Oh yeah, you're right, it is.
I felt my entire spine shrivel because I hate this song. It plays for 5 seconds in Moulin Rouge, and it is the worst 5 seconds in Moulin Rouge.
Is Barbie Girl already taken?
Barbie Girl is a better song.
I think they're about equivalent.
At least Barbie Girl has some mean value. What did we learn in this song that we didn't know already?
They're all attracted to this farm guy who apparently works on a field surrounded by bushes.
Only hay. Literally nothing but hay. That's his farm name. Only hay.
Like, look at his farm. It's all trees. Where's the field?
Where's the barn?
Look at there's nothing there.
Yeah, he lives in a shrub.
Where's his farm?
I like how inconsistent the lighting is. Like suddenly the sun came up like 5 like okay, look, I appreciate that they shot this actually outdoors, but the sun consistency is just whack as hell. Like it's about 2 p.m. here, and when we cut to the close-ups, it's obviously like 5 p.m. In the close-ups, it's much closer to dusk. And here it's like, oh, yeah, it looks terrible, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They did not plan this accordingly.
Here's the scene. Say that everybody owns a business as sons or brothers.
Because men destroy the patriarchy, Andrew. That feels racially charged. I don't know why it does, but it did.
Why would you assume that someone stole it?
Because she's a woman.
Oh, it's the pirate.
I am the Pirate King.
Why didn't he cover his face in any way?
He's got a headband on.
Don't you need a license from the king to do business?
Wouldn't it have been great if this was like our opening scene and then she sings her 1,000,001 song?
Oh, you don't recognize the prince? Because he has a band on his head?
Yeah, Andrew. He looks completely different. We just broke the 180-degree rule right there. Did you see that? That's racist. That's Simpsons level racist.
And then I'd go in the basement and all the children that I have sewing the dresses for me with no pay, I could whip them and say, "Work harder. I need more money."
And then I'd cut my other employees' wages, despite us having a financial increase this year.
I'll
Sadly,
have the biggest profits of all time, and my workers will be paid less than ever because I am girl boss.
this is what I want.
Imagine a perfect world, capitalism, but only women own businesses.
Hey, they're back, Hamilton!
Why are they inviting commoners? Didn't they say they weren't going to do that?
I don't know, Andrew.
The king had a line about how he wasn't going to do that. Maybe he's nicer than we think.
Yeah, pirate man, what do you think's wrong with him?
Pirate person who looks nothing like the man that I'm talking about.
Nothing at all. Oh yeah, there's different royalty that's good.
Jesus. I'm just not really fit to be king. I'm not gonna give up all my money or anything, but I know what it's like to not belong where you're born.
I know what it's like to have generational wealth and all the opportunities in the world to succeed. Really, it's
But
so
just
hard.
really, really not want to have to do anything at all. Ugh.
I just want to get drunk and shoot things.
I want more.
I want to be where the work is not. I want to do nothing, sitting all
But I
day.
want to keep all my money that my dad gave me.
It would be great if I could be as poor as a peasant, but with money.
With money. Damn, Twisted. Nobody will ever top that.
No, they will not. I wish it was like 15 minutes shorter, but
Yeah, but honestly, it's still perfect.
yeah. You're
I wish I was as
wait.
poor
What
as
is
a
she?
peasant.
Wait, what
Filled
is
with
she doing?
money. She's drawing
Dick butt.
She's like this scene from SpongeBob where he's like drawing like furiously for like an hour, and then it
Just
zooms out on her. It's just a dick butt.
I like how the one character trait we have of him is that he likes drinking. Oh no, sister can't sing.
Is that an uncommon trait in this movie?
I mean, Idina Menzel can sing, and
They don't trust anyone's voice though.
no,
Everything
they
is like
don't.
auto-tuned to like hell.
I like how Edward Cullen's still just hanging around.
Just
Okay, I
chilling.
love that digital fake zoom that we just did where it was a merging of two different shots. Oh,
Classic.
that looked terrible. Are you tripping?
Am I tripping? Am I? For having a vision.
That doesn't rhyme. Vision prediction tripping. Sister, what are you doing?
Jess, does this get good at a certain point?
No,
or,
Andrew.
Like funny or like
No, Andrew. It just gets worse.
Does it eventually get so bad that it's actually funny, or is it always just this like pure mediocre
You
slog?
think this is mediocre? I think that's being too kind to this.
I guess it's not funny bad though. Like, it's not like incompetent. I need it to be worse.
Is what you're saying. I mean, remember,
Yeah.
we haven't even introduced James Corden properly on screen yet.
Yeah, I don't need it to be more annoying. I need it to be worse. Yeah, there he is.
Everyone's favorite character.
Mr. Cecil. He likes Cinderella though, doesn't he?
Yeah.
But he's a bit of a creeper, so
He's got a weird beard, which means he's immediately a sexual predator.
oh, of course.
Yeah.
You know, if you just look at the chairs, it's very obvious why that one is taller, because he put two little balls on the bottom of the chair. Can we not have the mice do the singing thing?
What is this song? I know it's dumb. I know it's a pop song, and I've heard it before, but what the fuck is this?
I don't know.
That dress is ugly as sin. Not even being mean, like, I think that dress is actively horrible looking.
I'm gonna guess she's gonna put it on pretty soon.
No, Andrew, I bet she's gonna put it on, and then they're gonna rip it and say you're not allowed to go. Look, your dress stripped, and then fairy godmother. Have you ever seen a Cinderella? Even a bad Cinderella?
Well, yeah, she's gonna put it on though.
I'm a bad Say what you will. That had ideas. That changed it a little bit.
I mean, this changes it a little bit. They got the feminism angle.
Oh, that dress looks so ugly. That's the same energy Andrew says. I'm gonna go have a bagel, I think.
I'm gonna have a bagel.
When we do our next big summer live stream, I'm gonna have bagels ready so you can have a bagel afterward. Oh no, she sold her daughter. Andrew. You can't go to the ball, Cinderella, but stepmother, ball is life.
Very nice.
If it's 1,000,000 to 1, I'm gonna be that one.
Why do all Cinderella like newer ones make the stepsisters more sympathetic?
Because you can't show women being against other women.
Well, you can. They just did.
Girls gotta support each other. Keep it together.
Oh,
The bubbler fly. Remember the caterpillar that we saw her grab? It's become a bubbler fly now.
yeah, and the butterfly is these mice are gonna be like more major players pretty soon,
Yes,
aren't
they
they?
are, Andrew. Aren't you excited?
No, I'm not at all.
Why do you just have a screwdriver? Please don't stab your eye out with that.
That's all I have it for, just in case.
Literally, it looks like you're like toying with it, thinking about.
It might happen in the next like couple of minutes if James Corden shows up.
I'm glad they put those little eye drops so she almost looks like she's crying.
If it's a shot in the dark.
How's she gonna get out? We're in the lowest point moment. Honestly, it feels like we should be 2/3 through this movie, but I know we're like barely halfway through.
We're not halfway through yet.
I know for a fact I've watched this movie. I have no recollection of how this all turns out.
Why are movies so long?
I don't know. Whatever happened to a good 90-minute movie?
What a good like 80-minute movie.
Are those just relegated to Tom and Jerry retellings of movies? Is that
Honestly, that Tom and Jerry movie, you can say what you want about how bad it was, but like it was short.
Yeah. We're gonna do another one of those soon. Fun fact.
My girlfriend went to see the Batman, and
She pissed herself.
apparently it's 3 hours long.
Yes, it is.
Why? Why does every movie need to be 3 hours long now?
That one almost felt justified in its runtime, but there's a lot of running water within the last 45 minutes of it, and it felt like a real dick move. Andrew, it's Billy Porter.
This is at least a good choice.
Yeah, I like this choice. This is like one of the few things I actually kind of like.
Hello, you've logged into thefunny.net.
Billy Porter can sing, and they did very little to his voice.
You know, I don't mind this song. I like Scooby-Doo too. Monsters Unleashed.
That's the exact thing my brain goes to too. Scooby-Doo and an afro.
You remember that, right?
Yeah, of course I remember that.
I didn't dream that, right?
That's 100% what happened. She's a business professional, girl boss.
Ah, yes.
The one that's colored differently than all the other ones. It's like in animation where you can tell something is gonna be altered because it's drawn over the cell. Oh, they sped up footage for that. I'm a fairy godparent.
Ah, here we go.
You know what? With all this wishes going on, where's Drake Bell to wish for it? Because he has the fairy godparents.
Drake Bell. Drake Bell.
I wonder how he's doing in prison.
I just remember the edit of
What?
Timmy Turner wishing he was Drake Bell, and then it's him in the prison cell. I don't know if you've seen that. That's
I
good.
have not, but that's incredible.
I wish I was Drake Bell, and then it just cuts to like old Timmy when he's in prison.
For being a child endangerer.
Is he actually in prison?
Yeah.
Oh my god. How long?
I think like a year.
That's not that long.
He's definitely did things with underage girls that he should not be doing.
Yeah, no, yeah. I was expecting longer, to be honest.
And when Josh Peck didn't invite him to his wedding and publicly yelled at him about it, like the internet attacked Josh Peck. Like, why didn't you invite Drake? Isn't he your best friend? And Josh is like, I literally have not spoken to him in nearly 10 years, so no.
Didn't they meet up like one time for some show?
Yeah, like on Vine, and that's
Yeah.
it. Back when Vine was a thing.
Yeah, but they're not like friends like at all.
No, not at all.
This dress doesn't look very good either.
No, she doesn't look like she feels it either.
No.
Like, remember?
It looks too big.
Have you actually seen the like 2016 Cinderella with Lily James?
No, I haven't.
It's like one of the few live action Disney films I actually think works, but the dress in that movie is spectacular. He said the fudge word.
The funny.
Andrew,
The
you ready? You ready for the funny? Thefunny.com's becoming
comes the funny.
thefunny.org.
The funny worldwide, baby.
There he is, boys! There he is, world! Gender is a construct. Thefunny.com, Andrew.
Wow. Now this
is pod
is
racing.
funny. Who are the other two guys?
I don't know. One of them was supposed to be John Mulaney, then he dropped out. You're not gonna join in the head bobbing?
Imagine it just cuts to one shot of Scooby-Doo with the afro on.
It felt racist to do that to Scooby-Doo.
It was. It was racist.
Okay.
Please stop. Please stop. Speaking of racism,
Yeah. James Corden
James Corden existing.
is a hate crime because I hate it. No, speaking of racism,
I really love what they did with the godmother.
I do
The
too.
head looks big.
I like the neckline thing.
I want the neckline thing. My head will look big.
Ooh. You need to trim your beard a little bit, my friend, just a tiny
I do.
bit.
I haven't done it in like a week, so I've been lazy. I haven't left the house, so
How's it feel to never have to
pretty
leave
good.
the house ever again?
It's pretty good. Are we still on this?
Yeah, Scooby-Doo has to show up, Andrew. Reggie, Ringer in my rut.
Okay, so this is where it gets good, right?
Yeah, this is it. This is where we did it.
Now it's finally good.
You should do your beard up like his.
Ugh. Like, I don't have anything here.
Urban row housing.
I have a plan to reduce poverty.
Poverty? How would you do it?
Yeah. Take all of the king's money and give it to other people. And then kill the king.
That's a socialist idea, and honestly, go fuck yourself, man.
Actually, it's an anarchist idea because I also want to abolish the nation state.
Oh. You know what? I support that. I want to throw up, Andrew.
Can we stop? Like, do we have to?
We made it this far. We got to dedicate. Andrew looks like he's about to explode.
I just want to stop. I just don't want
Andrew,
this.
What is worse, us sitting here watching this right now, or you having to watch for the podcast and then having to remember things and talk about it later?
This is one of those things that I might like not be able to finish if we had to watch it for the show.
I agree.
And then I'd have to like release a review without actually having finished what I watched.
Well, you got to give it a 6 out of 10, and then you're gonna be like, I didn't finish it, so but here's my full
didn't
review.
Finish it. It's a 6 out of 10. I didn't finish it because it was so garbage. 6 out of 10.
Yes, we're subtweeting. It's fun.
I really like doing that.
We do that a lot. I hope one day if someone
Look,
does,
we've
like,
had him on our show, okay? So, you know, it's all good.
Yeah, I wonder, Andrew, if someone one day will do a 3-hour comprehensive video about our impact on the internet.
God, I hope not.
Me too. That sounds like the worst thing ever.
Oh, no, please don't do it.
What, Andrew? What song is this?
Seven Nation Army.
You love these people, right?
I hate this song because everyone wants you to play it on bass, and they don't even play it on bass in the actual song. It's a guitar riff.
But it's a violin riff right here, or is it like an actual
cello.
proper cello? I like how he's just friends with a vampire. We're just not going to bring that up. Are these the only women that showed up? Because they seem like the only ones that were properly trained in dancing. How are you feeling? You doing all right? You loving this?
This is the most obnoxious thing I've seen in a while.
What can you compare this to among stuff we've talked about?
Probably Moulin Rouge, but it's worse in like every way.
Moulin Rouge at least is entertaining in its insanity. This just
This
is
doesn't have
boring.
this. Oh, please God.
They were so proud of it. They shot that in numerous ways.
Remember the Who?
Doctor. I didn't mind that joke. I didn't mind her pulling out another one.
Where is she? The one that I want.
He looks
He's right
like
there.
B- Ansel Elgort. Andrew,
No one's able to recognize faces in this
no,
universe.
no. They, what's her name? She asked for that to happen from the godparent, from the fairy
really?
godparent. Yeah. Except for the prince. The prince can recognize her. She's so relatable.
Relatable.
Oh, Andrew, this is thefunny.com.
I'm uploading this to Funny or Die. Well, that might be risky because if
The
I
front
uploaded
tail,
this,
Andrew.
I'd probably die. The front tail? Is that what he just said?
Yeah. Yeah, he's so excited to have a penis that he calls the front tail.
Do they not know how mice work?
No, they don't have penises. The thing is, she didn't even make the fucking dress this time. She drew it, sure.
Did you just say Mimi did? Mimi did.
From Rent?
Mimi, I made dress.
There's about 15 women in the room, but we gotta shoot them from a bunch of angles so it looks like there's more. What the fuck was that?
I don't know. It's pretty cringe.
She didn't even make it, though! This is bothering me. She didn't make it!
No, but she could have.
If she could have, why didn't she?
Because she wasn't able to.
Okay.
She also said that she didn't think it was possible to make.
Yeah, she called it a fantasy dress.
Ha! Girl
Dialogue.
boss. Girl boss. Nice.
Andrew, do you like a little spanking on the tush tush?
You know it. Who doesn't like a little bit of spanky on the tush tush?
So relatable!
How do you accidentally run into drum cymbals? And the drummer's not even mad? You know how much those cost?
How is there still 50 minutes left in this movie, Andrew? Yeah, Andrew. That's a sequel to Cinderella. Cinderella 2, Dreams Come True.
Yeah.
Do you think that was a reference? Do you think they made that as an intentional reference to the famous sequel to Cinderella, the first Cinderella?
Yeah, I mean, they definitely did. Why wouldn't they?
My mother, come here and give me a spanky on the tush tush. Oh, 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 oh
Wait,
no!
he's gonna do it.
No! Oh no!
He's gonna do it.
Oh.
The People's Princess.
Oh God! How did you call it, Andrew?
How much did he pay her to wear that?
The crown.
So he can just announce that he wants to marry her, right? Because the king would see her as nobility.
Right.
Because, like, the magic.
Shut up and dance with me.
Oh, are they really gonna do that? I
mean,
really hope that they do that.
wouldn't they though? This feels like the kind of film that would do that.
Okay, they're doing like a thing. This is an emotional moment.
So what is your favorite version of Cinderella? Now that we're in a boring part.
What is it? The Whitney Houston one?
Yeah, that one's pretty good.
That's the best one. I think the Disney one is like second, but I don't think it's even close.
It's short. It's like 68 minutes.
Yeah, it's like breezy, easy, breezy, beautiful watch.
Yeah,
I like how evil the stepmother is in that one. I do
I
like
think
that.
the art in that one is very, very good.
Yeah. So like, I don't know why there's so many versions of Cinderella, and especially last year why there was so many.
Yeah.
But
Last year was the year for it, though.
But Cinderella, just not a very good story, honestly.
Not today. It had its moment. Oh, I'm so fucking sick of these like boring ass romance numbers. Honestly, I'd be good.
I'm gonna fall asleep.
I'd be good if we just didn't have love ballads in musicals anymore.
Just why is there still 50 minutes left in this?
That's a good question. I feel like we've already narratively solved all of our problems.
Yeah, the princess is wearing her dress. Somebody wants to buy her dresses. The prince is in love with her, and I think she loves him back.
Love isn't that easy. She's got to go get facial reconstructive surgery, and the other prince has to come back from that other village to say that he's been gay married.
Right. Yes.
You know, the classic tenets of the Cinderella story.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about the all important facial reconstructive surgery scene. Holy shit, this is boring.
So I thought this would be fun.
I thought this would be funnier than it is. It's actually just really boring.
In between James Corden nonsense. How many days do you think James Corden spent on set?
Honestly, judging by this, like 1 day on set, 1 day in the fucking
Vocal
talkie
booth.
room.
Talkie room?
That's it.
That's Tom Hanks. So I go to do the Toy Story 4 recording, and they send me to the talkie room, and I just go in there and I pretend to be Woody for 4 hours.
Yeah, Tom Hanks, he's a method actor, so he probably was a...
I came in there with my spats on and my hat, and I'm like, there's a snake in my boot. They said, that's not necessary, Mr. Hanks. And I said, I say what's necessary. I'm the sheriff.
I'm the sheriff around these parts.
Give me lines I disagree with. I'm not saying it. Sometimes I'll get my brother Jim in there to double line. They don't even tell. hilarious.
Wow, it's like they couldn't even think of jokes, so they didn't try.
No, they just said say stuff in front of the camera.
Just say stuff to the camera. It'll be funny.
You guys
It'll
are
be
comedians,
funny.
right?
You know, comedians have the most important job in the world because they're the only ones who can speak truth to power. They're like the court jester.
Cut to clips of James Corden dancing in the road with the cast of this show. Humping in a rat suit in front of a car of someone just trying to get home from fucking LA traffic and having to deal with fucking James Corden.
They're the only ones who can tell the truth.
We're getting another fucking love ballad.
Please make it stop.
Wow.
You
know what? This movie
talent.
This movie would have been better if Owen Wilson played Cinderella. I just need to sell my dresses. No, it gave me a little spank on the tush.
Wow.
Andrew, it's self-aware. They know that the monarchy is bad.
They do? I think they don't, though. I think they just know that he wouldn't be a good king, and they're trying to set up that the sister would be a good queen.
Give it to your sister. Your sister's older.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god, you poor baby.
What traditions and customs do you need to follow? You live in fantasy Shrek world where kings talk in modern slang.
Poppin'.
Like, come on. It would make more sense if they actually set it up where, like, the royalty has to talk all proper, but, like, they didn't.
I want to finger blast you.
Now that's speaking truth to power, Jess. You're a real comedian here.
Oh, what about her work, Andrew? My work comes first in all things.
I have to own a small business. It's my dream.
Hey, there's some people that actually believe that.
There's no way I could still design dresses if I had the money of the royal family backing me.
Andrew would be frowned upon because of her genitalia.
Who cares? Couldn't the king just be like, yeah, it's my wife. She gets to do whatever she wants. Fuck you.
Yeah, I'm the king. Fuck you. I'll change the rules.
Make it stop.
Make it stop. Andrew, you want to spit some truth to power for me?
I do. This is garbage.
Well,
that's my truth. That's
Andrew,
the power.
Since we're bored right now, how about we play a little bit of Letterboxd 1-star or 5-star?
Sure. Can we do it for this particular movie?
Yep, we are.
All right. Give me some.
I know we technically did this when we did Cinderella for what you call it?
Bad Cinderella?
Yeah, Bad Cinderella. So we're gonna try not to do that. James Corden stars in bad musicals like he's collecting the Infinity Stones.
5 stars, obviously.
It's a 1 star. We've finally done it. We've girl
was a
bossed
1
too
star,
close to the sun.
1 star.
1 star. Yep, that is correct. All right.
Uh-oh, hang
Sorry.
on. There's some intense James Corden stuff about to happen.
Oh, okay. We'll pause that. What if she just started like falling apart, like parts of her body like start draping off of her and she becomes like a Cronenberg monster?
That would be very cool.
Wilbur!
Wilbur!
I'll never finger blast her, will I? Andrew, they know they're in a musical. They're just like Deadpool, just as good as Deadpool.
The funny? I'd really like if the funny went away.
It's so funny because instead of just leaving a shoe behind, she threw it at him.
Is she gonna be wearing no clothes?
No, this movie's not that good. You ready for some horrifying images?
Oh. No. I'm trying not to, James. I'm really trying.
Now they have a much shorter lifespan. Like, remember in The Witches where the little boy gets turned into a mouse and he's happy that he has like only 3 years left to live because at least he won't outlive his grandmother? And that's how that book ends.
I've never read that book. That sounds horrifying.
It is. And they just remade it with like Anne Hathaway and they keep that ending strangely.
Shouldn't this turn into a box?
Hilarious.
The funny.
Laughing so hard.
Why do the slippers still stay?
That has always been a question that we've asked.
It has never been answered.
No. It would make more sense if that was like the thing that she designed and that was the one thing she had.
Yeah, but it's not.
I know you might not understand this, but you wouldn't give me a spank on the tush tush.
True. Just gotta force her to do everything, obviously. It also benefits you. You are on top. Trying to make critiques of the military-industrial complex, but it's coming from the royals.
Yeah, Andrew. The king said so. You're not allowed to get married no more. You're marrying for loves for pussies.
If only the king demanded that the good movie got made. Jess is literally just on his phone, doesn't give a shit.
Sorry, I had to do a thing. This is slightly important. I had to screenshot receipts for a thing for musicals with cheese, or else bad things would happen. All right?
No, it's understandable.
So I
Have a
was
nice
hoping
day.
that the clown next to me might speak some truth to power, but didn't step up to the plate.
I spoke some truth to power. I went to www.thefunny.net and
And what'd you find?
I uploaded James Corden.
I uploaded James Rolfe doing it doggy style for 48
It wasn't James Rolfe, that was Mike
Mike
Matei.
but...
Yeah, because James Rolfe is like not in control of his own life.
And so Mike Matei said he was doing a doggy style for like 4 hours last night. And put it on the official Cinemassacre like website. That would be like if Andrew went into like the musicals with cheese thing and said, "Man, just did butt sex 8 hours last night. Hell yeah."
Dude, you know how many likes that would get on Twitter?
3.
3? I don't think so, dude. On the official musicals with cheese, it would go viral, dude.
They're back in the vocal booth giving bare minimum.
Phoning it in.
Literally. COVID probably did over Zoom. Probably didn't even go into the talkie booth. They're not as professional as Tom Hanks, who comes in costume. You're just making up words and names now. They're saying these things like we should know who these people are.
Oh my god.
How much is left, Andrew?
Too much. Half an hour.
Well, how about I go to the IMDb of Cinderella 2021 and see if I can find some fun trivia for you.
I've never shared this with anyone before, but
What?
I used to play piano. Doesn't she still play piano? I feel like we've seen her do that.
Yeah, we saw her in the background do it. Did she like get a finger chopped off?
No, somebody told her that she can't do it.
Okay. 2 original songs appear in this film. Dream Girl by Idina Menzel and Million to One by Camilla Cabello.
Okay.
All right, is that a fun fact for you?
I'm having fun. That was a fact.
Camilla Cabello dubbed her own voice for the Spanish distribution of the film. That a fun fact?
Yes, I mean, that's interesting at least.
The Queen song, Somebody to Love, also appears in another Cinderella adaptation, Ella Enchanted. Minnie Driver also appeared in Ella Enchanted.
Ella Enchanted is not a Cinderella adaptation.
It is. It's a vibe adaptation of it. It is actually a proper deconstruction of the story, where it just
It's not
isn't...
an adaptation, though. It's different.
She's got stepsister. She's got things. She goes to a ball. There's enough there. And her name's Ella, which is the same name as Cinderella. And Cinder is just a cruel nickname. Unlike in most Cinderella adaptations, the prince in this movie has a sibling rather than being an only child. Is that a fun fact?
Well, yeah.
This is Pierce Brosnan's 4th musical. The other 3 were Mamma Mia, Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again, and Eurovision Song Contest, The Story of Fire Saga.
This is such a dumb conflict. Why doesn't she just marry the prince and then be like, I want to use your money to start my business? Right? Like, this is really dumb, in my opinion.
John Mulaney was originally set to play a footman / mouse, and Missy Elliott was to play the town crier. Neither appear in the film.
I wonder why. They really did Girl Boss too close to the sun.
Yeah, they did.
Like, I
This
understand.
actually feels like a song that belongs in a musical. This feels specific and intentional.
Why is she no longer singing to Cinderella?
Because now it's in her head. Now it's non-diegetic. This is the first Cinderella story where the fairy is non-binary.
Okay.
I love IMDb trivia because it's mostly useless information. Like plot elements. First Cinderella film where Cinderella didn't rush into marriage and was not keen on going to the ball. Okay.
What about Bad Cinderella?
Oh, you know what the next Cinderella fun fact is?
What?
The first Cinderella movie where she is skeptical, spelt incorrectly, about marriage and puts her job first. In fact, it's the only one where she actually has a dream. In parentheses, besides getting married to a rich guy. 2 stars. Correction. Most Cinderella adaptations do not have Cinderella's goal to marry a rich man. She just wants to go to a ball and fall in love, not necessarily marry rich. So within this piece of trivia, there's a correction.
I feel like it's kind of disrespectful to Cinderella, the character, to imply that she doesn't have goals.
I'm so sorry. I need to give you the last bit of trivia, the very last one, and you're not going to guess it. This is actually very important. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
It's the only princessy movie in which someone swears.
Oh my god, it's true because
Shrek, they literally say a bunch of swears.
it's not a princessy movie though.
Oh,
Because
what?
that's Shrek.
It is a princessy movie. Have they never seen Disaster Movie?
Did they swear in this movie?
I think they said damn or something. It's not like they're swearing like 6 fucks a minute or anything like that.
Damn, that'd be nice though.
Yeah, wouldn't it be great if we just had like a very vulgar, played straight fairy tale? Where they just talk about sucking dick. Minnie Driver's too good for this movie.
I really, really just dislike everything that they've done with these modern Cinderellas.
Why? This is great. It's the first princessy movie where someone swears.
The girl boss stuff is so poorly done and terrible. And
But Andrew, she has to have agency and goals. How can we make her a strong female character TM without that?
I mean, I think you can definitely make an argument that Cinderella is not a strong female character normally. But I don't think the fix for that is to make it so she's like business minded and like wants to start her own business. Like what?
Yeah, Andrew. Try being your bloody podcast co-host. What's the conflict here, Andrew?
She is a girl boss and not respected by society.
It must be so hard to be that rich. I like that they put her in a fencing outfit so you know that she does athletic, non-girly things. Is he though? Is he though?
No, he's not. Uh-oh. Creepy guy.
The guy that's literally done nothing wrong. Literally nothing.
He's benefited from a patriarchal society, Jess. That makes him a bad person. All problems must be individualized.
I hope this guy never works again.
I feel like this guy's pretty famous, Jess. I don't think he's not gonna be able to work again.
Okay, all right.
I mean, look at this guy. I've seen him in other stuff, I think.
The prince?
You can literally see why the chair is taller. Like there's just things at the bottom of the chair that make them taller, make it taller.
Have a foot fetish.
Oh, he's walking down. It's symbolic. They're eye to eye now. It's like in the Goofy movie.
A true father-son story. We should do a commentary in the Goofy movie next, because I just like that movie.
That movie wouldn't make me want to die at the very least.
And it's short. We could literally do a double feature of a Goofy movie and an extremely Goofy movie and have a good
Oh,
time.
and they're both good. They're both
Yeah.
good movies too.
Andrew,
All right, Jess, it's happening.
we're getting to the plot of Cinderella. We got there? What's going on?
I don't know.
Kill me! Hamilton, Andrew.
I know about Hamilton.
Well, obviously they do too, because they're just openly ripping it off.
I remember it. Dun dun bum bum bum. Dum bum bum.
Why did she throw
Why
up?
did she throw up?
I even like a good vomit joke. I think vomiting is very funny, but don't get it. She was just green screened into that doorway. You saw that, right?
Yeah, I did.
That was
Bit
weird.
looking.
Was that a cameo?
The funny.
What is better, this or the High School Musical movies? What was worse to watch?
Honestly, they're on the same level for me, I think.
Oh, Edward Cullen has a line.
Get in the coffin.
You know what? This movie makes a good argument for jumping into a grave right now.
And then this is where they start singing "Nothing Else Matters" by Metallica, right? Nothing else matters. I hate that he looks like me.
You mean handsome?
They're just like, we need a guy that's like creepy and gross. Oh,
We
I
need
know.
a guy that definitely gives sexual predator energy.
Long curly hair and a beard. And like a round head. And it's like,
He
damn
does
it,
have a much more like
that's me.
angular jawline than you. He has a very sinister jawline.
No one is going to remember you as a hero, James Corden.
No. We will remember you as oh, she's dead.
That poor man didn't do anything and he gets portrayed as like a sexual predator.
It's 1,000,001!
Why is he there? Shouldn't he be going to like places where there's houses?
Andrew, who cares? Because I love you. You get it? Because she's not racing after him. She's racing after the lady that wants the dresses or something.
Yeah. How's it coming out? Does it burn a little bit?
Choosing Mus is choosing me, and choosing you is choosing P.
She obviously does. She just wanted to do her dress thing.
Yeah.
Why don't you just offer to fund it? Like, you have the money.
If you're that good at your job, right?
Oh my god. Just is it over? Can we
No,
we
Andrew.
stop now?
No, Andrew, we can't.
Oh, why is there still 15 minutes left? It is not faster to walk, it's faster to ride on the horse.
Yeah.
Is she painting herself?
She has to have skills and goals, Andrew. I do appreciate that this looks like it was shot on a lot of actual sets. I know that's giving points for the bare minimum, but come on. That's us during Mamma Mia.
Come on, he is trying here.
This joke kind of works. I'm kind of into it.
I feel like it's just the delivery.
Yeah, and that's most jokes for me. If you deliver a bad joke well, I almost appreciate it.
Ah, see, she's supposed to be a good singer because
She's Minnie Driver. He's making fun
they
of how
auto-tune.
people made fun of him in Mamma Mia. Remember when he was James Bond?
I hate him.
He's gonna girl boss.
Wait, so how is he gonna marry her if she's leaving?
I think I'm gonna marry you. Wait. He'll go with her as her live-in husband, and the sister will take over, or he'll marry the sister. You've already caught the plot. Hey, Andrew, they're in no rush. Just like they're in no rush to finish this movie.
Nope. Damn, they just dropped that, huh? He's just now very progressive instantly.
He sang a song, Andrew.
It's true. Who said that? Damn, could this be any more cringe?
Honestly, I would have preferred this film if it was just from her point of view as the sister of like the Prince Charming in a Cinderella story. That actually could have been a fun premise.
Wouldn't it be funny if she turned out to be like a fascist?
My mommy milker GF. Wait, what was it? What was the Pete Buttigieg quote?
Mommy Milky. Big
Wait,
Mommy Milkies.
No, he said mommy milky GF and with milky and penis.
Yeah.
Wait, I need to get the quote.
There needs to be room in this country for Big Mommy Milky GFs and Little Mommy Milky GFs.
Hold on. I'm going to get the quote correct. In America, some people, small mommy GF, small milky, but we need to make...
We need to make room.
I can't even get it across.
I can't believe Pete Buttigieg actually said this. It's so crazy.
Yeah, he said those words.
He actually said them, like for real. That was a real quote, like that actually was real.
And President Biden still won't address it.
President Biden is totally fine if there's only room for Little Mommy Milkies.
It's small mommy GF.
All right, is it over? Is this the
No,
Shrek
Andrew. I mean, this
dance
is the
party?
Shrek in the Swamp karaoke dance party. We've made it.
We made it.
Oh God, it's been a while since we heard her sing.
Well, I gotta say, it was really bad.
Yeah, it was.
Very not enjoyable. I did not like watching it.
But we've watched worse things than this.
Sure, but it just feels like every time you watch something bad, that is just the worst thing you've ever seen, you know?
The thing is, I've watched this before. I remembered absolutely nothing before entering this.
You know how some people say the past isn't real, you know?
Yeah.
That's true. So if you watch something terrible in the past, it didn't happen. This is the worst thing I've ever seen.
Just because it is what you're currently watching.
Yes.
But also, if you see something really good, that is also the worst thing you've ever seen, just because it's what you're currently watching. Am I wrong?
True. but it doesn't feel that way.
Grunting rhythmically. That's how I describe it when I'm with my girl, if you know what I mean.
Who is this?
This is Stomp, the cast of Stomp.
Oh, the cast of Stomp is just going ham.
You know drums. Is she doing okay?
Yeah, I
Oh, a
guess.
ska band has entered.
Never had to knock on wood.
This doesn't even feel like a DreamWorks ending. This feels like a Nickelodeon sitcom having a musical number kind of moment.
This entire thing feels like a Disney Channel original.
No,
Like,
I'd
in the
say
worst ways.
Nickelodeon because there's some fetishy shit going on here.
That's true. You got the foot fetish stuff.
That's a very short dress.
Imagine she just pulls a piano out from behind her and hands it to her.
Thought you said it was mommy. Just from behind her back.
Here you go. I know that you've always dreamed of being a piano.
You're being a piano. She transforms into a piano. Look at the piano with eyes. I've done it. I've become a piano.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
See, she can sing, Andrew. Loud. Let's get loud. Let's get loud, Andrew.
Does getting loud entail ending the fucking movie?
You got another 38 minutes. But soon, Andrew, soon.
Yeah, we don't have to keep showing the mice, actually.
But they were your favorite characters.
James Corden was not in this nearly as much as I thought he would be.
Yeah, the thing about James Corden is people put him in their movies not because they want him, but he does a lot of advertising for things he's in on his shows, so it's like getting a lot of free advertising. So
like,
even
hey, be in our thing for 5 minutes, and then he'll do it on his show.
Yeah, exactly. That's why a lot of studios are pushing folks to put James Corden in their films so that they can.
So basically, what you're saying is we need to get James Corden's show canceled if we want this hell to ever end.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Well, everyone, I'm sure we can find a way to get that to happen.
Does anyone have any videos of him saying the N-word?
Good lord, Jess, what the fuck?
That'd get him fired. Am I wrong?
I think there might be better ways to get him fired, Jess.
Yeah, you're weak.
Written for the screen and directed by Kay Cannon.
James Corden produced it. They gave him a producer's credit.
Well, that was fucking atrocious.
What? Come on, Andrew. It was pretty good.
We're not watching all the credits. I'm done.
No. I X'd that out. What is your overall thoughts and your cheese rating?
That was fucking miserable bad. Like, very,
What?
very bad.
Huh?
I didn't enjoy it at all.
Honestly, shocking.
I didn't even like any of it.
The whole thing was great. I loved it.
And I guess a cheese rating. Jesus, it doesn't deserve one. Cheese. Just moldy cheese that's been in your fridge for too long.
You've used that one a lot lately, but
I have, but like, what else are you gonna give it? Like, it
I
doesn't
think you
deserve
should give it vegan cheese because it barely even should exist as cheese. Like vegan cheese that's gone.
Vegan cheese from like 10 years ago when it couldn't even melt properly.
Yeah.
You know, like that type of shit. Or it's basically just beans.
My cheese rating is beans. That should have been your cheese rating for the Who's Tommy.
No, because that implies that it's bad. I kind of liked the Who's Tommy a little bit.
Yeah, no. Yeah, very bad. I gave a cheese rating to this previously. I don't want to negate that. So whatever I said last time, I'm probably gonna stick to it.
Okay.
How about we do a goofy movie next time we do this?
Ooh, baby. I'm actually tired now. That movie
That
actually put
movie
me to fucking sleep.
You know what did that for me when we did this?
I was feeling fine before we started this, and now I'm like exhausted.
You didn't want to get loud. Let's get loud.
I just wish there was anything at all to enjoy about that.
Absolutely nothing. It almost makes me appreciate Andrew Lloyd Webber's Cinderella a little bit more. Makes me feel like I was a little too harsh on that one.
Yeah, it's like it could have been worse.
It really could have. But we'll see you next time on a next commentary. Probably a Goofy movie. That'll be great.
Yeah, Goofy movie's actually really good. So
yeah, we'll see you next week, guys. Bye-bye.